Good afternoon, Kelowna. I'm Jim Check. I'm here with Cassie Clark. She's sitting in for Jason Mann today, who's running the board. Let's kick it off with the news. Let's start off with the fire on the connector.
So fire on the connector. We've got chemicals inside trucks that caught fire on connector, creating challenges.
Wow, that's a big fire. And that connector, the one lane is still closed. Now, according to West Kelowna Police, the Penske rental truck was carrying chemicals that ignited, and it's making that firefight a little bit challenging. They say the incident happened about 20 kilometers outside of West Kelowna and shut down both sides of the highway. However, police have since reported that westbound lanes are open, and while eastbound lanes are still closed. So check Drive BC or check KelownaNow to see when they open up both sides of that highway.
So we've got a very sad story. Crying 5-month-old puppy with broken leg rescued in the Okanagan. Look at that face.
Oh my God. So they tried to take it to the Vernon SPCA, but that Vernon SPCA is also closing. So the Okanagan Humane Society is hoping the puppy will help fund the costs behind this recently rescued puppy. Charlie is the puppy's name.
That's my dog's name.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way. Then you should fund it.
Gotta pay me more.
Wow. The young puppy has a long road recovery ahead of him, and the cost of care is already over 3,000 bucks, with more fees on the way. And that's to get him neutered, vaccinated, dewormed, microchipped, and placed for adoption. If you want to find out more about it, you can go to KelownaNow.com and find out how you can help out.
So next up, we've got hundreds of thousands of Kia vehicles recalled after fire warning. Now this sucks because I was just looking at buying a Kia.
Oh, really? I thought only Teslas got fired. I'm just kidding. Hundreds of thousands of Kia vehicles have been recalled across Canada due to a faulty part that could cause the fire. And that has to do with the brakes and the hydraulic electronic control unit that's been shown to short circuit. So they're saying park your Kia outside and make sure it's turned off. I don't know who doesn't turn their car off at night, but
a total probably shouldn't be driving.
A total of 276,225 vehicles have so far been recalled since it's been announced on September 26th. So.
Looks like I'll have to buy a Tesla.
There you go.
Next up, Denim on the Diamond raises over $37,000 for local YMCA. Great.
Yeah,
job.
so it's been about a month since they had that event, but they finally have the check presentation, and Kurt Jory from Thick of Seas was able to present the YMCA with a check for $37,177 right there on the check there. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I saw their Instagram post. They're quite happy with that today, actually.
Yeah, I bet. They're ecstatic, probably.
So most Canadians want carbon tax to be abolished or reduced. New poll finds. So shocker.
Why, you don't want to pay more tax?
No. Well, I mean, sure, why not? We're doing it anyways.
I think once they reduced the tax in Atlantic Canada, I think it was only a matter of time before most Canadians say, hey, if you're going to reduce it out there, why are we doing it here? And again, we've been beating this drum. 97% of British Columbia's energy is clean. So why do we keep punishing British Columbians instead of saying, hey, you're doing a great job? You know, like, what are we trying to get that last 3% of everybody, like by squeezing them so that they can't buy groceries?
And that's for everything we've got.
Yeah, it seems like that sometimes, doesn't it?
It does. Next up, Feds launched $10 million program for small businesses and Indigenous tourism.
Yeah, so the Feds, well, it's Kia there again. The federal government launched a $10 million program to provide grants to small businesses involved in Indigenous tourism across Canada. That fund to be administered by the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada will supply qualifying small businesses with up to $25,000 each in non-repayable assistance. So, I mean, I guess that's good news, but, you know, all the way across Canada, maybe not.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal, right? Like not that much money.
I should have taken up this gig when I was in university. UBCO business student offering Christmas tree delivery service. I love it.
Yeah, instead of you heading out to the woods or to the Christmas tree farm, you can hire Cameron Monferred. He got you covered. He is a UBCO business student, and he's offering to do all the dirty work, bring back a tree. I think if you go to KelownaNow.com, you can find that out. He'll source, though, a tree from 7 to 10 feet. I think it's around $165 to start. I don't know if that includes a tree or not, but if you go on there, you can find out how to get a hold of him and figure out how to get a tree.
It's a great deal.
Yeah. Is it? We're not sure.
I've got a few Christmas trees missing from the front of my yard.
Oh, there you go.
Next up, COVID-19 down, influenza and RSV up in BC, says CDC.
Yeah, so I guess that's good news. New data suggests that COVID-19 activity in British Columbia is trending downward. That was a weekly update provided Thursday by the BC Centre for Disease Control, saving COVID-19. New hospitalizations deaths are declining from the peak in the first week of October. And it says emergency room visits are due to respiratory disease remain comparable or below historical averages. So that's good news, I guess.
That is good news. Pair of speed skating teams compete on the national stage. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Pair of Kelowna
I love to see
speed skaters got a taste of national competition this past weekend. They skated to the 2023 Canadian Neo Junior and Canadian Junior Short Track Speed Skating Championships. Making her national debut was 15-year-old Talal Halperin.
Wow.
And she competed in the Neo Junior Championships and raced in the 500, 1,000, and 1,500 meter distances. And she got a second place finish in the 1,500 meter final.
That's
so
amazing.
congratulations to her.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's so awesome. Makes me feel bad about myself. What am I doing?
We're going to pull up the auction here. I think. I'm going to try anyway. Have you been looking at the auction?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See anything yet?
Some good options on there.
There you go.
I was just eyeing out the skincare gift cards.
There's some really good stuff there for sure. That auction, they add new stuff still every day, and there's stuff closing now on a regular basis too. There's some basil and mint cards.
Ooh, Parlor is good.
Yeah, Parlor ice cream. Who
Best
doesn't like
ice cream
Parlor?
in town, yeah.
We're kind of getting, we're going to zoom in and out here there. That sparkling dinner for two. That looks interesting.
Sparkling dinner. Yeah, that's good. I
Erica
haven't been
Jane.
there in a while.
Yeah. I was there once. It was really good. That's in the One Water, right?
Yes, that is correct. That's Kelly O'Brien's owners.
Yes. It was named after his daughter, I think, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice tribute.
John Oliver tasting at Road 13 Vineyards. There's a good one.
Yeah, I love Road 13 wines. They've got really good red wine.
I've seen a Road 13 on the desk back there somewhere. It's got that.
It was a glass?
No, it was a bottle. There's some bakehouse cards. I think that's by Brooklyn. They're on 567 Bernard.
Because they have the best donuts, and they actually do. If you buy 12 donuts, they give you 6 free next time you go. Yes.
Next time you go?
Next time you go. No, they don't.
I guess you don't want. I guess you don't need 18, right? You don't need 18 right out of the gate.
Right? 18. Just so for the office next time.
There you go. I go there, right? So look at this. Win a dreamy escape at Kootenay's Amazing Ainsworth Hot Springs. This contest closes on Sunday. Jason and I will announce the winner on the Monday morning one, I think. Monday morning or Monday evening, we'll announce the winner of this. That's 2 nights at Ainsworth. They got that. They got the caves there as well. Then you got to the caves. Then there's a cold plunge. Have you been ever?
I have not been to Ainsworth, but I've been around that area. And
Nelson,
it's stunning. Yeah. So nice.
This is the flight that's over Kootenay Lake there and over Nelson. That's the airport actually underneath that wing there. It's pretty sweet. It's a beautiful community, really, and there's skiing there. There's all like some of the food stuff there is just amazing too.
They have the most restaurants per capita anywhere in North America.
I was going to say, and some of the restaurants are just crazy good.
Really
like the Pitchfork Eatery was so good. You've been there, yeah?
Not Pitchfork, but Marzano's. I think it's an Italian eatery.
We tried to get in there. It was booked up.
Good.
Yeah, really and then we went to this Big Red too. This was out in Crawford Bay. Like incredible stuff there. Like just
making me hungry.
Yeah, it was so good. Well, that's the news for the 4 o'clock, and we're back Monday a.m. 9 o'clock. Jason and I will be back with the news. And thank you, Cassie, for sitting in.
Of course. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, everybody stay safe and have a great weekend. I think the weather's going to be good for you. All right.
Take care.
Good night.